Well, hey there, this is Loki, and thank you for the 20 subscribers. Now, time to talk about tabletop stuff. Now, what type of tabletop stuff are we going to be talking about? Well, there's a log that I posted on to the r/RPG Glory Story subreddit. And I'm going to share that with you today with screenshots from the original doc. Now, I'm not going to be able to explain everything word by word. It's because I have dyslexia that makes it harder for me to read out loud. I can read silently in my head, but I won't be able to read to you out loud. So I'm going to work with ad-libbing what I'm going to be talking about. Before that, I'm going to tell you and give you a quick review on Kids on Bikes, as Pokemon Rescue Team Blue is playing as the filler footage in here. I couldn't find anything that was Digimon related in my ROMs. Sorry about that. Now, Kids on Bikes is a system that basically uses the term latchkey kid. If you don't know what that is, basically your parents are home or away from home. Are away from home so long that you have a key and you can go around town and talk to other people and have fun on your bike. If you've seen Super 8, Stranger Things, or the movie The Goonies, basically that is basically what this system is. Now, there is an unofficial add-on for this system called I think Digidestin or something. Basically, you use Digimon abilities and stuff like that in this system or this add-on. So I picked it up, and I'm using this add-on for the game. A link to that is in the description below, and a link to a far more in-depth review of Kids on Bikes is also in the description below. I am not the best at summarizing as well, so please bear with me. Or if I can, I'll get a robot voice to read it for me. Maybe not. But here is the whole story. It's so small that you can't see it, so sorry about that. Let's break that into chunks. Here you go. Let's start with our players. Tommy is a friend of mine that is a good guy. Met him on Discord, helped him out. He helps me. Suki, she's a relatively new friend. So there you go. And Chris, another relatively new friend. Now, Chris, Suki, and Tommy, those aren't their real names, so don't worry about that. I prefer keeping my friends' privacy to hidden proportions, so give them their anonymity, even though I can't pronounce that word at times. So there you go. Now, this game is a lot of fun, and I hope that if I get a chance to run a stream or something like that, I get to run it with some friends playing this type of tabletop system. Anyway, the year is 20. It's the year 2000. So there you go. In a town called Tranquil Falls, Tommy is basically sitting in front of the principal's office, wondering what did he do wrong this time after having basically a boxing match with a kid and the floor. I made that up, so have fun with that thought. And his stepdad and his mom are basically like, hey, we know he's doing okay, but can we make sure that he can do it better? As this is going on, his sister and, well, Tommy's stepsister and Suki and Chris are coming down the hall talking blah 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 or whatever. Suki and Chris are both in the honor roll and into AV or the extra smart kids class. So there you go. So they made up with Tommy. Tommy's like, hey, Lucy, Tommy's older stepsister, is like, hey, how you doing? Being the big sister type that she is. Now, Tommy and his family and Tommy and his mom and stepdad are like, hey, me, like, the stepdad's like, hey, me, your mom, and Lucy are going to go to Tahiti for a while. So you're going to be at Granny, and I'm going to ask Chris and Suki to tutor you so you can have a better chance at doing your grades better next year. And he's like, okay, yeah. So after that, they went. Tommy's parents and older sister went out to Tahiti. Now after that, I think that morning at Granny's house. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot about Granny. Granny had two visitors, Chris and Suki. Suki is basically saying, hey, how you doing? Granny's like, hey, how you doing? Chris is like, hey, can we come in? We're here to tutor your grandson. She's like, hell yeah, but you can join. I'm making me some waffles. You want some waffles? They're like, yeah, sure, why not? As this is going on, Tommy escapes his room and says, fuck this shit, I'm out, and jumps out the window. As this is going on, they hear him jump out the window. Everyone else in the house. So Suki and Chris are just like, fuck, we gotta go get him. So they go out into the woods, insert random roleplay session here, or random roleplay moment, until they found him, Tommy, in a tree. Tommy's in the tree. Suki's like, why are you in the tree? Same thing with Chris. Why are you in a tree? He was like, I don't know. And then they see a tree that started to move. That is a Digimon called part1. I'm going to leave an image of what he looks like here. So there you go. As part1 is waking up, a massive typhoon enters stage right. Or is it left? Anyway, it's above them, and it's raining hell. They're trying to stay under a tree where Tommy is, so they can stay dry and get away from the giant fucking tree lizard thing. Sadly, I did ask this question, and this is going to be in the first part. Whose phone is in airplane mode? Sadly, Suki was the only one that said my parents will most likely call and text or whatever, so mine is not in airplane mode. However, Chris and Tommy's both said yes, they will be in airplane mode. That's when I hit them with basically ringtone sounds, and here he comes. part1 sees him. He's like, they're like, fuck, let's get out of here like the Scooby Gang. And GTFOs. At the end of that session, they got their Digimon partners, and now going into session 2. In session 2, basically, Ghostmon appears in the arcade. They beat the crap out of the Ghostmon. 3 out of the 4 of them got taken away by a mystical portal of doom with cybernetic tentacles trolling them in. Oh crap. By the looks of it, I might not be able to finish this story. Don't worry, I will post this video and give you another video basically giving you the rest of the story. So with that all said and done, or if you want me to keep going, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you can. And there you go. And again, thank you for 20 subscribers. This is going to be a side whole tacked on thing, so I can at least hit 11 minutes. But thank you for giving me 20 subscribers. It's been a long year, or start of a year. I can't really tell. But this is actually giving me something to do with my time. So thank you for showing that this thing that I'm doing right now is truly at least coming out okay. I do want to get 30 subscribers maybe until at the end of this year. And I don't set lofty goals. No, I'm just hit reasonable goals. Anyway, thank you for watching, and thank you for giving me 20 subscribers. I do want to do more random stuff in the future, and I really do want to share what I like with you guys. And thank you very much. I might be sounding like I'm about to cry. Oh no! But I'm not. My voice is very very dry. Yeah, I just had to take a sip of water. Anyway, again, thank you. And if you can, leave a comment. I don't care what you say, as long as you just want to, or it could be just say, hey there. That's all I ask. I don't want to feel like I'm just talking into the void. But thank you again for 20 subscribers, and thank you for showing me that this is kind of fun. And being able to light up someone's world with my crazy tones is also a good idea to have fun. And if there's anything else, I might just leave it in the box or whatever. Anyway, thank you again. I hope to see you again in part 2 of this game recap video series. I don't know what I'm going to call it, so see ya. And bye.